Hello friends, so in this class we are going to focus on how to debug inside a Eclipse environment. So we have been observing this class called mobile phone test, and right now I'm displaying the main function of the mobile phone test. So what I want to do is when I start in debug mode, I want the execution to stop at this particular place. So for that I need to put what is called as a breakpoint. So if I go to the run menu, I can put the breakpoints like this. Right? There is a shortcut also, Ctrl+Shift+B. You can get a breakpoint here. So now when I start in debug mode, the execution will stop here and it will wait for further instructions. Similarly, I know that my instruction from here is going to go to mobile phone. So I go to mobile phone .java, and here I will put a breakpoint over here and over here. So these two breakpoints are also available to me. So now let us see what are the advantages of running a class in debug mode. So you go to run and you say you want to run the program in debug mode. Now once you run the program in debug mode, you will see a debug perspective, and because we have put a breakpoint here, the execution will come over here. Now over here, once I am at a specific line, I have two choices. I can either step into or I can step over. Suppose I want to go inside this method, I will say step into. So okay, it has stepped into actually one of the Java source code. I don't think I want to step into so much detail, so I'll step over this, and then I will say, run to line. So now it will actually come to the next breakpoint, which is available in this class mobile phone, and it's trying to initialize all these variables. So now what I can do is I can step over. So for step over, the command is F6. So I step over, I step over, step over, step over, initialization over. It will come back here and it will move to the next point. Now at this point I can examine the variables on the right hand pane here. I can see that there is a variable called my phone. My phone is pointing to the class mobile phone, and this is a pointer to that specific object. So this is not a class, this is an object, and it has some real values like color code, description, mobile phone ID. All these options, all these are values of variables inside this object called my phone. So that's how you debug. And then now I'm inside this my phone. Now if I again want to step into it, which means it will take me inside this method, I can come here. Now if I step into it, will take me into the source code of Java because I'm executing this method called system.out.println. But instead what I want to do here is actually just step over this so that it can execute one line. So step over will execute one line, and you can see the output of each line happening over here. So like that, you can learn to use the debugger. And for people who are really beginning to understand how each line of program is executing, this is very good exercise. So please look at one of the exercises that we are planning around the debug, and you should complete that exercise and run the debugger many times so that you feel comfortable on the basic tasks of stepping through every line. Thank you.